Yo, True here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Shield Isle of Armor playthrough. If you guys missed episode 1, feel free to go check it out. Here's episode 2, where we just got to the Isle, and we went to the dojo, met the dojo master. He set us on a trial, and we're going to chase down some super fast slowpoke. So hit the subscribe button to continue enjoying the playthrough. Slap the like button if you enjoy the content. And without further ado, let's continue on with the story. You seem to have an awesome bike. Let me customize it if you like. So this lady's gonna hook us up, give us the super fly bicycle. So bike upgrade and an outfit upgrade too. So now we fancy with the glitter trail. So if you see off in the distance, that's one of the fast slowpokes that we gotta catch. So in the last episode, one of these slowpokes stole our rival's uniform. So now we're trying to get back. To do so, we have to defeat 3 slowpoke. So that's the goal here. This out. So let's see how fast we can catch him. Oh, not that fast. Alright, I'm gonna wait here and let it come to me. I hope that I don't miss it. There we go. So the new slowpoke, unlike the original Gen 1 slowpoke, is psychic and poison instead of psychic and water. So keep that in mind. Super effective moves will be Ghost, Dark, Ground, and missing one, Steel. No, not Steel. I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking Fairies. It's not Fairy. There's also a lot of items just floating around in this area. So if you're playing, make sure you come and get all those good items. You'll start to see a lot of returning Pokemon, like Licky, the evolved form of Lickitung. Oh, I missed it. Get back here. Missed it again. Alright, so here's the second one. I do like the music. Alright, so 2 out of 3 down. Where is the third one? Oh, there he is. So if you're having trouble trying to catch them, just kind of find their path and stand in the way. If not, make sure your bike is upgraded and see if you can race them. Alright, so we've completed the set. We've got all of Avery's dojo uniform. Now let's head back to the dojo. Armorite ore, a rare ore that can be obtained on the Isle of Armor. Something good will happen if you give it to a collector on the Isle of Armor. So those items are used for a move tutor. I think he takes 5 for each move. And there are a bunch of new moves too, which is cool. Spoiler alert, you're going to want to collect watts. So if you're playing alongside me, make sure you get those while you can. Here's a TM or TR from Muddy Water. Yep, let me catch that. Oh, I must have hit it already. But always watch out for the beams. 2,000 watts goes a lot longer than 200. Oh, true. Welcome back. You were able to reclaim my uniform all by yourself? Here you go, buddy. You have my thanks. Well, Master True, you cleared the first trial like it was nothing. Why? I think this is the first time since Leon that someone was able to handle all 3 fast slowpoke on their own. The rest of you tried very hard too. You were able to catch up to the slowpoke, but I guess you couldn't defeat them. Tuh. Tell you what, anyone who was able to catch up to a slowpoke at least gets a pass. True really outdid himself, so it's only fair everyone else get another chance. Try to make a comeback, everybody. Oh, how generous. Either way, I'm still out. Oh, that reminds me. Honey, where are those little ones? Oh, that's right, darling. I had nearly forgotten. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, come on in, sweeties. So now, we get to pick the other Gen 1 starter that Leon didn't give us, which was Charmander. These are our sweet little Pokemon, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. We've all been taking care of them together, and I'd say they're more than a little curious about your strength as a trainer. Why don't you pick one to keep for yourself? You did succeed in the trial after all. And just so you know, these two have been raised in a very special way. When they evolve, they'll be able to Gigantamax. So, what I always like to do before I get a Pokemon is save it. Just so I can align natures and things like that for stats. But I'm gonna take Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is added to the Pokedex. Bulbasaur looks pleased as a punch that you chose it. Remember that your new Pokemon will be able to Gigantamax once it is fully evolved. So be sure to raise it well. Dynamaxing, a mysterious phenomenon unique to Pokemon of Galar. And then there's Gigantamaxing, a very special way of Dynamaxing for a very special Pokemon. Their moves change, of course, but their appearance changes too. Speaking of Gigantamax, there's that secret recipe of the Master Dojo. Drinking it makes you gigantic and strong. I call it Max Soup. I'd love to have a bowl of Max Soup full of Max Mushrooms right about now. It sure has been a while. And that's why your second trial shall be mushroom picking. Max Mushrooms are key to Gigantamaxing, and I'm tasking you with finding 3. Max Mushrooms are red with a spiral pattern. I'm pretty sure they grow in dark, humid places. And with that, your next trial begins. I'm counting on you. Oh wow. Woo! And don't you worry, Squirtle. I'll be sure to raise you with lots of love. I'll make you oh so strong, you'll never lose the Bulbasaur. Squad. Miss Honey, if you want that Pokemon to learn new moves, you can leave that to me. Or aren't you the sweetest thing? That lovely lad is always so kind. Give him a bit of Armorite ore, and he'll teach your darling new Pokemon a new move. You should give it a try. And then she gives us 5 pieces, so that's cool. So that was saying a couple minutes ago. This is the new move tutor. You come here, he'll take the 5 ores and teach you a new move. So here's the new move list. Some pretty good options. So let us find some Max Mushrooms. It just dawned on me that you're brand new to the Isle of Armor. I bet you have no idea where to even begin looking for Max Mushrooms. Come on, let's go for a walk and I'll show you some mushroom hotspots. Now usually the forest of focus is chock full of Max Mushrooms. But the thing is, a swarm of greedent came through and ate every last one here. So I'm thinking maybe you'll have more luck finding Max Mushrooms if you go check Warm Up Tunnel. It's out on the other side of the forest. Just watch where you're going in the forest, Kay. It's easy to get lost. Anywho, good luck with the hunt for Max Mushrooms. Catch you back at the dojo. So, to find Max Mushrooms, after all this is said and done, that is, if you do, I believe, 3 max raids of any level, then 1 will appear. But the one max mushroom will appear. But there's 6 or 8 locations. I can't remember the exact number. I want to say it's 8. 8 locations where the Max Mushrooms can appear. So every 3 Max Raid battles that you complete, 1 Max Mushroom will appear somewhere on the map in a random location. And I think you can only have 3 up at a time. And you also need 3 Max Mushrooms to Gigantamax Pokemon. So every 9 Max Raids should give you the 3 Mushrooms, and then you can, Gigantamax Pokemon that's eligible. Just keep that in mind. And here's what they look like. Here's Stealth Rock. If you notice right here, those hairs, those are the diglets from the last episode. There's 151 of them to collect. Here comes Avery. Also, there'll never be 3 mushrooms in the same spot. At least I haven't seen it. This is only for the storyline. Ha! Just as I expected, multiple max mushrooms grown in a bunch. My psychic powers picked up on these max mushrooms eons before you found them. I believe I should be the one to get those max mushrooms. First come, first serve and all. I knew you wouldn't listen to reason. I find your presence most disturbing. You show up at the dojo unannounced and go on to show such talent even though you're still so young. You dare get in my way? I warned you about my psychic powers, and now you'll experience them firsthand. So, Avery wants to smoke. And that's cool, because Avery can have all the smoke he wants. How cheeky. Let's agree that move is banned from now on, yes? I can beat you out using that move. No problem. Matter of fact, I'll use a whole different Pokemon. How about that? So reminder to the people who are watching this when it first gets uploaded. From now, I think there's maybe 4 more days. If you're playing Pokemon Sword or Shield, make sure you deposit Pokemon into home so that way you can get the mystery gift to get your own shiny Zeraora. Just a friendly reminder. You don't want to miss out on that. Gotta take advantage of free giveaways. Plus, it slaps. Blast it. Victory still eludes me. What is it that I lack? What do I need? Very well. You can have those ones. I'll go and find myself some max mushrooms that are far more elegant. Avery teleport. Max mushrooms. Mushrooms that have the power of changing Dynamax forms. They boost all stats of a Pokemon during battle. Hello, hello. Is this Shrew's phone? How's the trial coming along, love? You mean you've already managed to find 3 max mushrooms? I've been checking in on everybody's progress, but it seems you're in first place once again. You really are a new rising star, aren't you? I suppose I'd better go put the pot on the stove, and you be careful on your way back. Ciao. Keep on. Oh, here's another pair of Diglett here. There's another one somewhere over here. Here it is, right here. So if you guys are trying to collect those, there's 3 right there. Just FYI. Alright, now we can go back through the forest. But I want to get the wild spot I can. There's another Diglett somewhere over here. Oh, here it is. 4th Diglett. There's another Diglett. The good part about it is the guide tells you how many are in each area, so you can play that game and figure it out. See, there's another one. I just passed one. There's a TR. So, you know, definitely feel free to come through, check out the aisle. See, there it is. There's another one behind this rock. There's another one behind that rock. They're seemingly easy when, you know, you just run around looking for them, or not looking for them. But you know how it goes. When you're looking for like 3, and you found all the rest of them, you never find them. Alright, so we come through here, and we'll be at the dojo. Over here is an expert belt. I'm actually gonna put that on my 0 aura. Good move to have. I mean, good item to have. Another quick save. Hey there, True. Welcome back. Looks like you nailed the trial. Congrats on finding the max mushrooms. Trial 2 was no problem for you. All of my students ended up getting lost in the forest. Turns out finding max mushrooms was the least of their problems. It's a shame, but I guess everyone other than True failed the trial. Well, first things first, a proper meal. Let's have the max mushrooms made into delicious max soup, shall we? I've really outdone myself this time. Now all that's left is to add those lovely max mushrooms you brought us. Miss Honey, I beg you, wait just one moment. Why, Avery? What in the world has gotten into you? I've never seen you in such a fluster. I've also obtained some max mushrooms. Oh, nice work, Avery. You must have searched hard for those. That makes you the second person to pass the second trial. I did it. Yes, I did search rather hard. Hey, chin up, darling. You did it. This is a cause for celebration. Master, Miss Avery, if you could grant me one wish just this once, I would be indebted. Would you be so kind to use my max mushrooms in the max soup? I feel that everyone here should enjoy the taste of my efforts. Oh, Avery. Well, if that's all you're after, then I'm perfectly happy to oblige. Though this is hardly the first time you've asked for anything. And I rather doubt it'd be the last. Miss Honey, I hope you don't feel that your thunder is being stolen, True. But we're family here, and family share, so we'll go ahead and use Avery's mushrooms today. It's just so rare for him to try so hard at something. I really want to reward that. You understand, don't you? You can hold on to the max mushrooms you found. I'm sure you'll find a good use for them. Oh, and don't worry. You still totally passed the trial with flying colors. Think of those max mushrooms as an extra reward. So because we get to keep our max mushrooms, we get a free Gigantamax upgrade. Alright everybody, soup's on. The famous max soup of the Master Dojo. Well, I'm famished. Time to dig in. Let's eat. Oh, I never did explain the big deal about this soup, did I? You see, when one drinks the dojo's famous max soup, you feel the Dynamax energy welling up from inside you. No, you don't. That kind of thing doesn't happen if a human has the soup. But things are different when certain Pokemon drink the soup. You see, there are some Pokemon that have distinct potential. And when they drink the soup, their Dynamax form will change into a Gigantamax form. I'll keep one of our lads in the kitchen on soup duty from now on too. So you can ask him to serve up a fresh bowl of max soup whenever you need. Now then, let's wrap things up. You all did your best on the second trial, and I'm proud of everyone here. And last but not least, thanks for the soup, honey. Thanks for the soup, Miss Honey. By the way, True, meet me in my room when you have a moment. Ha ha ha, perfect. Now it sure will work. All that's left is to fire it up with the on button, so here we go, let's push it. Cripes, it powered down. You must still need more watts. So that's my Crema-matic. And just to be clear, it's an invention of the century. It's my very own brilliant take on recycling. Though it doesn't do a thing right now, since it's out of power. If I just had enough watts. But mommy won't give me any more of hers. So you can give this thing watts, and it will take items that you put into it and turn them into other items. So let's power it up. So now we've put watts in this machine. He remembers our name. I'll find those watts you gave me into Crema-matic at once and power on. Perfect, just perfect. Put in 4 items you don't need and you'll get 1 new item in exchange. If you put in 4 apricorn that grow here on the Isle of Armor, then you might get an even rare Pokeball if you're really lucky. Since you gave me the watts and all, feel free to use the Crema-matic as much as you like. So just to kind of show you guys how this works, I'm just going to pick 4 random things. I'll just use berries. I use berries and let's see if I can just find something. Oh, here we go. Use a treasure. Definitely not a big nugget. I use a tiny mushroom. I don't know if this is going to turn anything good or not, but here we go. Alright, so I got a TR out of it. So that's cool. You can mix and match things and get different combinations of stuff. There you are, True Avery. Thanks for coming. When I heard you had something to tell me, I came as soon as I could, Master. Right, well, I've decided that you two will now take the Master Dojo's final, last, ultimate, third trial. A final, last, ultimate, third trial, you say? So, are you saying that this will be the last trial? Ah, well, yes, that's the gist of it. You two are the only ones to successfully finish the second trial. You've pushed each other to greater heights and helped each other grow. So, I'd say it's time to finally see who is stronger in a Dynamax battle. We are to battle one another. That is the last trial. Yep, the rules are simple. Whoever wins will complete the trial. The winner will be granted the secret armor of the Master Dojo. This is it at last. Can I really? The battle will be held in the battle court behind the Master Dojo. The court is a power spot, so you can Dynamax to your heart's content. I must make haste. I must make for the battle court post haste. I must meditate on the upcoming victory. A good day to you then. I'll be on my way. Feel free to take it easy like a slowpoke and take all the time you need to get ready. Avery, he's got talent, that's for sure, but it's caused him to slack off. He's never felt the need to try hard at anything, I guess. Even with his training here at the dojo, I can tell he's doing just the bare minimum. But things have changed since you arrived, True. Maybe you've helped awaken some sort of passion and drive in him, eh? Still, I only hope that motivation isn't put towards anything mischievous. Alright, so Avery's with the shenanigans. Here's our lineup, and let's go to battle. You've come at last. Defeating you will grant me the secret armor. Then, I will at least have what I need to become the Psychic Type gym leader. No matter what it takes, I refuse to accept anything but a complete and utter victory. I'm coming at you with everything I have. Are you prepared? Avery, you don't want these problems. Looks like the two of you are ready. Good luck. I'm cheering for both of you. Alright, you two, take your places. The Master Dojo's final trial. Ready. And go. So as you guys remember from the initial Sword and Shield playthrough, Ponyta is Psychic and Fairy type. I believe all of Avery's Pokemon will be Psychic type, so don't worry too much about that. You should have a solid Ghost move or a Dark move to help get you through. Alright, he's sending out Kadabra. I want to use Lassos. Now I can just use Dragapult and sweep through his team with the Shadow Ball. But that's not what I want to do. And here's why. Show off my Gigantamax Blastoise. That's how we roll. Big guns. Look at the cannons. GG. And Blastoise water move works as Charizard's fire move did, where it creates a whirlpool and can cause extra damage in between turns. So here's the Galarian Slowbro, which is now Psychic Poison instead of being Psychic and Water, like in Kanto. Not gonna matter too much. Surprisingly, he survived that. I'm amazed. And you see that chip damage just came from the regular attack. Should have been enough to take him out, but that's cool. The victory has been decided. The one to complete the third trial is you, True. That was amazing. What a fierce battle. Oh, well done. You both gave it your all. It appears I have lost. How pathetic. I lost even though I resorted to some underhanded tactics. You don't think young, capable children like you can understand how I feel. I'm just an average man who gave everything he possibly could. Perhaps it's time I stopped playing around and gave up on my dream of being a gym leader. After the less than reputable things I did, I'm likely to be expelled from the dojo. True, you are free to tell the master about my awful things. What are you saying? But I turn to the shadows like a dark Pokemon try to win. That's your strength, True. Kindness towards both your Pokemon and your rival. Master. I should apologize on Avery's behalf too, as his master. What he did was wrong, but he just didn't want to be beaten by his rival, that's all. He's a good, hard-working student. Master, I thank you. You have my apologies, True. As for your punishment, Avery, you're going to look after the Pokemon in the dojo for the next 6 months by yourself. What? Is that all I have to do? And you'll forgive me? Of course. Let's work on strengthening your heart. Okay. I mean, you know, I couldn't really snitch on Avery because snitches get stitches, right? Alright everyone, things settled here. I'm proud of you both. You mustered some effort and tried so hard. I got so teared up that I couldn't even see half the battle, but what I saw was amazing. So moving, I'm tearing up. True? You gave it your best and triumphed even when you faced an unfair challenge. To you, who has completed all the trials, I grant the secret armor of the Master Dojo. It'll take some time to prepare, so I'll go ahead and get things sorted. And that's all, gang. As you were. Pardon me, True, I got a lead card. I will admit to acknowledging your strength just a little. Alright, so we've completed the trial, and I'll end the video here. In the next video, we'll continue the story and see what the secret armor is. So, if you enjoyed, slap that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't. Check out the playlist on the channel. Catch up if you missed any episodes, either from the Shield playthrough or the previous episode 1 to this. I'm True. Peace out.